Hi, here's a couple of stretches that I show some of my clients that are suffering from ongoing low back pain, and especially after they play a round of golf. And first, after we determine that there's nothing structural going on, a need for a doctor or chiropractor or anything with the bones, and I determine that it's muscular in nature, I just give them some gentle stretching exercises to do to see if that helps relieve some of the tension first. One of my favorites is just lying down on the couch, or you can do it in bed. Just get right up to the edge of your bed. Drop your shoulders back onto the bed, and then let your leg drop off to the front of your couch or bed. And the key to this is the amount of time you do it. You do it for quite a while. It takes that amount of time to get the lower back and the upper gluteals a chance to really let go and relax. And you can lay here watching TV, Golf Channel, whatever you want to do, and just give it the time it really needs to let that tension go. That is just a hot spot area that just once it starts to grab, it has a really hard time letting go. So try that one. Obviously, you go over onto the other side of the couch and then let the other leg drop off. Try to do that for an equal amount of time. And I think you'll be as surprised at the amount of relief you get from that. So there's one of them I have to show you. Here's another stretch that I like to do when I get home from a round of golf. Is imagine that this is just a couch and lay down on the ground, on the floor. And the key to this is having a nice 90-degree angle between your knees and your hips. And the point of this is to grab a pillow or something that will get your low back just barely up off of the ground. And the reason that is because it's going to take some time for this low back to stretch out. So what's going to happen here is as you relax and maybe read a book, watch TV, whatever you want to do, give yourself plenty of time for that low back to let go. Again, it's one of those things that it's almost got to trick it into relaxing. And you'll find after 10-15 minutes, your back is nice and flat and all your weight's on the ground, and you've actually got enough room to put another pillow under your knees, and again, that'll lift it back up off the ground, and gravity is going to do the work for you. So that's another really nice one you can do that doesn't require anything special. You've got everything right around the house, and give that one a shot. So here's some stretches I do while I'm actually out on the range playing golf. And I'll grab a long driver out of my club, get that at a good arm's length out in front of me. And what I'm going to do is walk back, and I'm going to just arch my back and stretch that down here, get a really good stretch going on the hamstrings. And then I'm going to go just the opposite direction and curl under. I'm going to push that low back out. And that gives an amazing stretch along the low back here. It takes a little bit of core muscles to activate that, and it will remind you of a yoga pose, like a dog and a cat pose, whatever you have. But just curl under and arch your back, and curl under and arch your back. And just loosening that up is a great way of getting you ready to tee off, or if things aren't going your way on around. Usually it's because muscles start to tighten up, you get a little tense or a little uptight. So it's a great way to unwind with that. If I've got a little more time and I'm waiting for my turn to tee off, I'll get down in here and I'll actually go from side to side, get some nice side stretches. You'll really feel that along the sides here. Or some hula hoops. And this just kind of loosens things up. Or if you really loosen up, kind of some Latin moves, just to loosen up that whole mid-range. All that stuff will help the low back. But again, up and down and up and down. So give those few things a try. That's what I do all the time, and I'm able to manage my low back discomfort pretty well when anything starts to get uptight like that. Either one or all three of those, and I'm usually good to go.